Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Things are going pretty crazy in the world. Obviously for us triathletes it means races are either postponed, cancelled. Yeah, it's not great, but obviously in the grand scheme of things that doesn't really mean a lot compared to people actually losing their lives. With these lockdowns, there's obviously a lot of facilities that have closed, and for all you lot out there, that basically means it's going to be hard to find a swimming pool that's open. Yeah, having an endless pool would be amazing, wouldn't it? But I'd say majority of us don't. So we've got to do some workarounds. As you guys might be aware, I'm an ambassador for the Castle Triathlon series this year. They've asked all their ambassadors to give their audience tips on how to stay active, how to stay fit, how to stay healthy during this period. I want to give you guys kind of tips and tricks how to stay fit and active while you're locked at home, basically. Go! I'm going to run through a few things that you can do at home with very little or no equipment. Good to get these bands, or you can get some swim specific bands. Yeah, this is just a TheraBand. It's like a really stretchy band. I've got some other ones. This is called Starwood Sport. Yeah, this is a bit more like, that's a bit more solid. This one, again, Starwood Sports, that's just a bit thicker. And really quite solid. Yeah, baby! If you guys are interested in getting more swim specific ones, these can do the job perfectly, but if you want more swim specific ones, you can get ones like this.
Yeah, ish.
Little bit more expensive, but they're really good, and you can get the hand paddles attached to them, which makes it just a little bit more swim specific. But this time is a little bit confusing, and we've got to make some workarounds, so I'm just using this for now. So here's the band. What I'd recommend is wrapping it around something. You could wrap it around a rail that's slightly higher, a stair banister, anything really that you can just get a good hold on. You want to wrap it around your hand a couple of times. Just maybe put it in between your fingers, make it a bit more swim specific so you can have your hands out like that in a nice neutral position. Ideally you'd have this attached a little bit higher up, so maybe at the top of a banister or something, so you're like that, because when you start swimming you're not there, you're there. That's when your hand enters the water. You want to replicate that. So right now, because it's slightly lower, we're just going to have to get a bit lower as well, okay? So weight into the back of your heels, nice flat back, head in a neutral position, and we're just there. Okay? And that's the idea. Nice high elbow, nice neutral hand position, not looking too far forward, not looking too far down, just nice and neutral. Think about engaging our core as well. Now, I'm going to break this down into 4 exercises you can do. So number 1 is the double to halfway, so both arms to halfway, there, like that. Okay, and obviously you can do resistance to suit. You can add more resistance by doing more turns on your hands. You can do less resistance, whatever it is, make it suit your needs. Then the second one is double arm but full length, so there, making sure you're getting a really nice contraction. Okay, don't rush this as well, really nice and smooth. Okay, next one is single arm but halfway, so there. Okay, and then obviously the next one is single arm but full, there. Now you can mix this up any sort of way that you like, and the next sort of development on that is to think about, okay, well in the pool, you rotate, you don't just sit in the pool and do that. So you've got to think about your hip rotation. So maybe a next development is think about rotating, really mimicking what you're doing in the pool. Okay, so that's those sort of things. The purpose of this video is just to give you some ideas of what you can do. It's not really to give you like specific sessions, it's just to show you that actually you can make this fun, you can make this different, you can make it enjoyable, you can you can do so many different things. You don't need a gym to keep fit and to keep active, right? You could just use a band and just you know, do little things like this, like that. You can do, that's not really doing anything, but you can do that if you want.
He's too big.
So literally just have fun with it. Obviously it's a pretty rubbish time for everyone at the minute, but that doesn't mean that there's not an opportunity here to mix up your training a little bit, have a bit of fun with it, do things you wouldn't normally do. These big bands, to be honest, I wouldn't use these because I'm too weak, but you can... Yeah, lightweight, baby! This band's great, just because you can pop that on your feet, and you can just really activate those glutes. Obviously, not really much to do with swimming, but it's just another band to use. So that's kind of all the equipment that I would be using. And then you can just literally anything around the house, just think, what can I do to make this fun? Maybe if you're unstacking the dishwasher, every time you pick something up, before you pick it up, just do a squat. Pick it up, put it away. Or if you're eating some cereal, maybe you'll be eating and you just sit against the wall, like that. And you've got to eat your whole bowl of cereal before you can get up.
That's some fast eating.
Yeah. Don't pour loads of cereal, that's the key. But it's just making it fun. When you're walking downstairs in the morning, walk up and down 3 times before you're allowed in the kitchen. Something like that. Just doing things you wouldn't normally do. Or if before you sit down for a meal, do just 10 tricep dips. Or while you're on the sofa watching TV. Just keeping active, but doing random things. Make it a little bit more enjoyable. You're still keeping active. You're isolated from people. You're doing your social distancing, which is obviously very important at this time. But we do want to keep the body moving, and we want to keep it fun. So yeah, that's the goal. You could even, if you're listening to the radio all day, every time they mention coronavirus, do 10 press-ups. Just something like that. You don't need to actually dedicate specific time to a session. You can by all means do that, but actually maybe implement it into your whole daily routine, you know? So it's like that drinking game, Roxanne. You know, every time they say Roxanne, you have a drink. You know, you could play with the radio. Every time something else happens, you do this, you do that. Every time you go and eat something, you do another exercise. So maybe build it into your daily routine. When you're brushing your teeth in the morning, you've got to do 10 press-ups before you brush your teeth, 10 press-ups after you brush your teeth, and in the evening as well. Before you sit down anywhere, do some split squats on the sofa or on a chair or whatever it is. Keep moving. That's the main thing. You don't want to be sat down all the time feeling sorry for yourself, because actually the people who are going to be most successful after this period are going to be the people that went, okay, look, this is a rubbish time, but actually I want to do some workarounds, I want to work really hard here, and I want to be the best athlete possible after this all blows over. And it will blow over, so you've just got to be positive, mentally and physically active, and you'll come out of this a lot better than when you went into it. One thing I would say is actually it's probably a good idea to follow Strength for Endurance on Instagram. I'll link their account below, but that's what they look like. That's going to focus, because they did a post recently, and I think they'll do a few more, where it's home isolation training. And it runs through just a few ideas, things you can do really quickly, really easily, and basically kind of things that I've been saying, that you don't need equipment, you can just do it really easily at home. So I would recommend following them, because they'll probably do a few more videos for you lot, and maybe it'll give you some more inspiration. Work hard, but actually maybe this is time to recover as well a little bit. So, you know, do look after yourselves, don't absolutely mully yourselves in training. Think about your health, your well-being, and also your loved ones as well. Thanks so much for watching the video, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, or you got any inspiration from it, please drop some comments in the comment section below. Like the video, share the video, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, just by clicking over to my right. If you want to watch another video from my channel, just click below, and I'll see you in the next one.